again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Cutters franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 15, part 2. And the last episode we saw us complete the regular season where the Cutters had a winning season for the first time in 4 years and won our division. Finishing at 14-10, we will be the top seed in the Peppery Conference playoff bracket. We were going through team stats at the end of the episode, and we were going through pitching stats. Still, we did all the hitters before I had to abruptly leave, but here's the pitching stats. Solid years for Zero Bango, Whoopsie Dubs, and Nevada Matthews. Kilo Gregory was suspect at best. Wayne Christensen had a lot of growing pains as a rookie. He probably got overused in situations he shouldn't have been. Joey McGutters had a really fantastic rookie campaign as a C+ overall. That's actually pretty damn good. He may not be as high rated as his sister, whose name I did look up in between streams. It's Dame McGutters. She's a reliever for the Undead, and she's 19, and she's A tier. But yeah, he pitched like her. He pitched like an A tier pitcher. Not bad for a C+. Wither Snyder, he had a decent year. Everett Yuppers had his worst year in a while. And Max Denagala actually was a solid closer this year, despite not getting used terribly much. Alright, all that's left to do is check league leaders. And Curtis George just missed out on MVP. Our former player, Messiah Presidente, wins the MVP at age 33. Congratulations, Messiah. I think that's his first in 15 seasons. Curtis George is the runner-up. Former cutter Adrian Long is number 3. And then moving down, let's see, offensive leaders. Curtis George just fell shy of the Triple Crown. He was literally second in batting average. He missed it by 8 points, even beating out Wilfred Hancock. Wow. He led the league in home runs with 10 and was first in RBIs with 27. Buck Agro tied for second in RBIs with 23. Looking at on-base percentage, we have Curtis George and Ezekiel Miners. Both make the top 10 in that category. Curtis led the league in slugging and in OBS. So congratulations, Curtis. Career year for him so far. Tied for league in hits. Ezekiel Miners was up there tied for 5th. George led the league in extra base hits with 24. And Buck Agro was 4th with 15. Moving to pitching, runs scored. Buck Agro had 19. He was 5th. Miners was tied for 6th with 18. And then moving over to pitching, nobody in the wins or ERA categories for us, but Joey McGutters, the rookie, tied for first in saves with 4. Not bad, kid. Not bad. Whip, Messiah Presidente led the league in whip, which contributed to him winning MVP. He was also second in wins with 5. He led the league in opponents' batting average with 162, and strikeouts, he was tied for second with 39. And then Ks per 9, walks per 9. Strikeout to walk, we didn't really have anybody from our team. Handy Baxter was up there with strikeouts to walk with 12. Handy Baxter led the league in walks per 9 with 0.59. That's pretty good. Huh, not bad. Alright, so then I looked at the free agent pool off screen. I didn't really see anybody I wanted to sign. There were a few I thought about signing, like Rash Tropicus, but if I was signing him for Gregory, that would drop our competitive trades down to Tier 1, which we don't want to do, and that means we'd have to cut a reliever. And the relievers I would be okay with cutting would cut our Spirited down to Tier 2. So yeah, it's just a massive headache that I didn't feel like dealing with. So yeah, this is the team that got us here. This is the team we're going to stick with. So not going to make any big changes. Player development, we were looking at getting this one for Nevada Matthews, which had +4 velocity. This one for George is dumb. We're not getting rid of RBI Hero. K Collector's good, but we can't afford it. Barnes Robbins, a bench player. I'm not going to give him anything. Whoopsie Dubs. She doesn't need junk. Ooh. Tier 3 clutch on Wither Snyder on a reliever. Ooh, this could be the second coming of Morgan Duran here. And he has a shot to get a cutter. I know accuracy isn't his weak point, but Tier 3 clutch? I can't turn down Tier 3 clutch. I gotta go for it. Team accuracy 74, bonus 5. We're not gonna get it. Clutch? Damn it. Missed it. How about getting a cutter? Nope. Alright, well, it ended up being a waste, but it was worth a shot. It does move Snyder up to a B+. He did start the year as a B-, so he developed really well this season. We spent all of our PDO budget. Basically, we have $7,000 left in that. Still the $4 million we started the season with, because we did not make a single roster move this year. Very rare. All right, let's jump into the playoffs here. Quick refresher for the seeding. We're number 1. Number 2 is the Spinners. Number 3 is the Pythons. Number 4 is the Colossus. On the other side, number 1 seed is the the Bowmen. They beat the tiebreaker out of the Whispers, who are 2. Cockatoos lost the tiebreaker to the Whispers, so they're the 3. And then the Clerics are the 4 seed at 14 and 10. All right, let's start the playoffs. So if any of the top 3 seeds from the other conference make the playoffs, make the finals, we're not going to have home field advantage because they all finished 15 and 9. And let me check that run differential on the Clerics. Plus 11, we have plus 23. We would have home field advantage if we played them. Okay. Because we have that tiebreaker. Okay, so we have the Colossus in the first round. Not a great matchup for us, but we'll see what we can do. Spinners take game 1. Okay. Alright, game 1 against the Colossus. Otis Mann versus Whoopsie Dubs, who's the new ace. Zero Bango didn't pitch as well as she did in the regular season, so I'm okay with that move. Let's see how it goes. Colossus built around their starting pitching. And we're going to walk all over them, winning 8-1 in game 1. Love it. So the last 3 times we've made the playoffs, we've been eliminated in the semifinals. Let's see if we have a better run here. Whispers win a pitcher's duel against the Cockatoos. Bowman beat the Clerics easily 6-1. And the Pythons beat the Spinners in a shutout 5-0. So they even up that series at 1. Beans Ramos versus Zero Bango. Let's see how this goes for Zero. He had an up and down year as our ace. He had a better year here, his second go around than his first. His bad luck's going to continue here as he gets roughed up, but we walk it off with a 3-run homer from Emil Hopkins. 6-5 the final. What a rally. So we're up 2-0. Whispers rally, but they lose 8-4. Cockatoos even up the series at 1. Clerics win in extras over the Bowmen 11-9. And Spinners hold on to beat the Pythons 10-7. So they go up 2-1. Nice rally there by the Pythons. All right, we're looking for the sweep. Rookie Nevada Matthews on the mound versus Quinn Drake. Let's see who's going to come out on top here. Can we sweep the Colossus and get the rest advantage? Going up 6-0 in the second. Hold on to it, boys. We go up and win 15-10. Let's go. Motherfuckers gave me a heart attack. It's a sweep. We're moving on to the semis. All right, let's do it. Whispers win 4-1 in 10 innings over the Cockatoos. So they go up 2-1. Bowman wins 10-2, so they take game 3. They're up 2-1. Spinners looking for the win, and they get it 6-4. Pythons are out. That's good. Whispers beat the Cockatoos 5-2. Clerics force game 5, winning 5-4. And the Clerics are going to upset the Bowmen, winning 12-2. Okay, not bad. So for us, our side of the matchup, it's 1 versus 2. And for them, it's 2 versus 4. All right, Wrench Cook will be on the mound, and then Whoopsie Dubs is on the mound for us. Wrench, I believe, is the ace of the Spinners because the Spinners played 4 games in round 1. We only played 3, so we have the rest advantage in the bullpen and off the bench. They do not. Okay, let's look at this roster here for the Spinners. I should have done this for the Colossus. Did we beat any of our old players? We did not. Okay. So we're playing the Spinners, who we played on opening day in the regular season. We lost. They beat us up pretty bad. I think they beat us like 6-1 or something. No, it was 11-2. They have any of our old guys on this team? Petri Schlenkowitz used to play for us. He was a one-time player. Jimena Bowles. Remember her? She was a failure. Finnegan Gangrene, yeah, remember him. Leah Collins, one of the OG cutters. Okay, couple guys I recognize. Let's see how we do. Lineup set. Here we go. Game 1. 7-3. Let's go. We take game 1. All right. Beat their ace. That was a good start. Clerics and Whispers. Whispers win easily 9-2. Both home teams won their first games. We're taking on the spinners. Maya Sandoval. Okay. Maya Sandoval versus Zero Bango, who's going to take game 2. Both of these starters had rough first starts. But we do lose this one 4-2, so that's our first loss. Clerics shut out the Whispers 5-0. Okay. Even both series at 1-1. Matthews, the rookie, versus Ismael Espinoza. Matthews had a bad playoff debut last time out, but he got bailed out by the bullpen. And Espinoza looks like he won his first start. Hold on, boys. Hold on to it. Yes, 10-3. Let's go. We're up 2-1. Looking for the win. Clerics win 4-1. They're up 2-1 as well. And they have home field. Alright, this is the rough one. Khalil Gregory versus Finnegan Gangrene. I'm not looking forward to this matchup. Oh, Miners is having a horrible postseason, it looks like. Damn it. Come on, Ezekiel. I was praising you in the regular season. What are you doing? Alright, this is it. A win sends us to the finals for the first time since year 2. We win 5-1. Let's go, boys. This could be our year. This could be our year. Clerics need a win, and they win 3-1. We have home field advantage. Let's go. That's the only team we had home field advantage against. Alright, so both teams played 4 games, so we will be facing Clerics in round 1. They had to go the full 5, I believe. They did. So they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So then they played 4, so they went 2, 3, 4, 1. So they have their number 2 pitcher on the mound. We have our number 1. So we have Whoopsie Dubs on the mound. They have their number 2, Alexander Baker. Let's take a look at this team here for the Clerics. Do I recognize any of my boys? I don't see any. Oh, Marv Willis is here. He's their number 4 pitcher. We'll see him in game 3. Morgan Duran and Khalil Butters, 2 of my former relievers as well. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's do this, guys. Baker versus Dubs, here we go. We'll take game 1, 6-0. Let's go. Bango versus Powell, here we go. Homer Powell versus Zero Bango, game 2. Ooh, Carlson's juiced and locked in. That's not a great combination. Hopefully we can pitch around that. Jesus. We lose 3-1. Okay. Morgan Duran shut it down. Alright, so now we're going on the road. Game 3. Nevada Matthews, the rookie, versus Zane King. Oh, wait a minute. Marv Willis isn't playing? He was supposed to pitch this game. Oh, he's pitching game 4. Okay. Oh, so they have their... Oh, so they did have their ace on the mound. Interesting. Huh. Alright, well, whatever it is. Alright, Matthews, let's see what you got here. We win 8-3. Let's go. Okay. Willis versus Gregory. Okay. You know what? In honor of making it this far, we are going to watch this game against them here in Game 4. We are going to watch the potentially clinching game. Here's the lineup. Bash Neal in center, Emil Hopkins at second, Buck Agro at first, Curtis George in left, John Downhill catching, Jagger Marks in right, Miners rattled at third base, Bradford tense and shortstop, and Gregory pitching. I might want to bench Ezekiel Miners just because he hasn't really been doing anything. I might want to give Dunk Montgomery the start here. He's not much worse based on ratings right now, and we're not even facing a left-hander, so there's no point in me keeping Miners here. Let's put Montgomery in and move Bradford above him in the batting order, please. I'm not taking Curtis George out. Bradford I'll leave in as well. But Barnswobble is juiced. I have noticed that. Barnswobble is juiced. I could see the argument for this. But I think Curtis George is just too good to bench compared to Barneswell. I want Barneswell as a pinch hitter. All right. And here's the lineup for the Clerics. It's Monroe McKee in left. Furtive Lowry rattled at second. Spicy Carlson at first. Arsenio Villa locked in right. Byron Page, the rookie, at third base. Sienna Church, rookie, in center field. Carter Heaves catching. Manuel Pruitt, the young shortstop, is tense. And then Marv Willis is pitching. Here we go. Stade Royale is their home field. Interesting. Okay, this is a clinchable moment for us. So that's the only reason we're watching this. If we lose, we'll watch Game 5. If we win, well, we win. And then we do the off-season. I'm excited. I hope this goes well. Just know a bit of warnings in advance.
Welcome to Game 4 of the league championship. Ho, ho! The wait is over. It's baseball time.
Yes. Just fair warning. As most of you here of the channel know, my daughter was born a half ago. So she's still, on every 3 hours. She needs to be fed cycle, so I may have to stop commentating to handle that. So bear with us. If you hear the commentary stop, it's okay. Continue to, watch the game and enjoy it as we fly out here on the first pitch bash. And got a high pitch he liked, but didn't work out for him. Hopkins up next. He's on fire. Hitting really well in the postseason. 421, 5 homers, 16 RBIs.
That's a strike.
Whiffs on that 101. He's a contender for playoff MVP. Quickly behind 0-2 here to his old teammate, Marv Willis. Willis, of course, was an OG, was a Cutter member originally. We did cut him a few years back. It was like 2 years ago, if I remember correctly. But he pitched his first 4 years with us. Or three or four, forget which.
Ball inside.
Here and there, misses 2-2. Chase the slider, good pitch from Marv. Be down for Buck. He's locked in. 289 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Hey, Biscuit, welcome in, buddy. Yes, I am spectating. I did say after we won the title, would not play another game in the series, but this is a game for the championship, so we kind of have to watch this one.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
The only reason we're watching, really. That's hitting the hole. That's a base hit. Nice job, Buck. It's our first hit today. He's on with 2 down. If we win the championship. If we lose, it goes to a deciding Game 5. There's Curtis George, runner-up for the MVP voting in the regular season. Having a bad postseason, hitting 1-225. Oh, that was a hanging curveball. Willis got lucky, 0-1. Pick off, and Buck got greedy. He's going to be out. That was unfortunate. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. McKee, Lowry, and Carlson coming up for the Clerics. Yes, this is the finals. We're up 2 games to 1.
Left fielder, number 72.
That's the 5.
Monroe McKee.
Will Gregory on number 4 on the mound. He made 1 start in the postseason, which he won. He gave up 1 run in, I believe, 7 innings.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 61, Furtive Lowry.
Oh, is it not on all the way? It might not be on all the way. Hold on.
It's
What's on
inside.
now? You know why? Because I don't have it all the way over my ear. I actually have the mic bent upwards so I can talk into it, and that actually mutes it. Oh, the things we notice. Carlson up, first baseman, 286 with 4 homers, 10 RBIs, got an early RBI opportunity here. Tier 2 contact with right-hander, 2-2, first pitch Slayer. That is ripped in the hole. That is a base hit. Carlson will deliver. Clerics on the board in the first 1-0. I still have nobody out. First 2 batters are reaching. Here's on fire Arsenio Villa with RBI hero. Wonderful. No, this is Game 4. If we lose, we go to Game 5. And Gregory's already tense. Not feeling it. There's a slider inside. 1-1. That's high. 2. Whiffer activates it to a 2. High heater misses 2-2. High heater 3-2. Cutter foul back. Still full. Nothing but fastballs here from Gregory. Way down and in, grounded to short. Bradford the second one. Hopkins the first. Double play. Love to see it. There we go. 2 down for the rookie Byron Page. 6 RBIs. Ball drops in there at the knees. 0-1. Gregory back to neutral.
That's down.
That curve's low. 1-1. That is Gregory's best pitch. It's the weak curveball. That's hit hard to second. Hopkins dives at the middle of the dive. Wizard makes the stop. The first down. Nice job, Emil. To the second. Clerks get 1 off the RBI from Carlson's single. Jordan downhill and Marks coming up.
The left fielder, number 7, Curtis.
Still quiet.
George.
Damn. Maybe it's because I'm sitting next to the TV and I'm turning that down a bit. Bottom of the division, how do we turn it around? I think we got really lucky with the guys we signed. I think we picked the right guys this year. Wow.
Strike 3.
George goes down swinging after the first out.
Catcher, number 83,
Run by
John
my cutter.
Downhill.
John Downhill.
That's a strike.
Downhill is tier 3 power versus right-handed. That's why he's in the lineup today.
Out.
And he chases that one for strike 3.
Now
Yes.
batting, the right fielder, number 49,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I cannot win today. Do not like this mic. Might just be a sign that this mic is dying. Maybe. You know why? I did play Call of Duty with Scootsy recently. I did change the mic volume on my phone. Let me check it.
center fielder, number 54, Sienna Church.
And as we go and fix the mic settings, Church drives one deep, and that is out of here. Crowd is louder in spectator mode. Ooh, that could be a problem. Oh, much better. Yeah, I had the game volume turned up too high. I was playing Call of Duty with Scootsy, and I raised my game volume so I could hear what was going on.
Number 31, Garner Heaves.
Alright, here we go. That's foul back, 0-1. Come on, Gregory, get back in it, Khalil. That's fouled off, 0-2. How did I turn this team around? I think we've just really, really invested in the youth, and we got really lucky with the youth that we got. I think a lot of them developed really well. And in particular this season, a couple guys we could have gotten rid of, like Miners. He actually had his best year of his career. In his 7th season there at third base. He's not playing today, unfortunately, because he's rattled. Curtis George had an MVP caliber year. He finished runner-up in MVP voting. Homegrown guy. We took a chance on rookie starter Nevada Matthews. He panned out really well. Rookies, relievers, Joey McGutters, and then closer, third-year closer Ayala. He did really well as well. Like, both of those guys outperformed. Same season I was watching the other day or the next one. If you were watching earlier today, this is the same one. If you're talking about the one from weeks back, that was a different one.
The left fielder, number 72, Monroe McKee.
McKee up 1-for-1 with a single. Oh, earlier today? It's the same season. Turns out we went on a heater at the end of the year. We won like our last 4 or 5 games in a row. Yeah, we were bottom dwelling at the halfway mark. I think we were like 5-7. And then I think in the back half of the year we went 9-3, I think. And Gregory's got 2 aboard here in the second as Lowry coming to the plate.
Number 61, Bertev.
Yeah, Burnout is working hard. He had bad regular season. I think he only hit like 227. He's not catching today. He's taking a day off. John Downhill, the backup, is playing today. So we'll have Burnout for Game 5. But he is available as a pinch hitter. Maybe if he does get stimulated. Yeah, we do have a juiced bat on the bench already in rookie Jesse Barneswobble. So we'll see how he does. Because I'm pretty sure he'll get pinch hit for first. Maybe he'll get stimulated. Maybe, I hope so. Because then they can sub him in. Bradford, Montgomery, and Gregory up.
Number 77, Adley.
Shortstop Adley Bradford is tense. She is hitting above 300 though, so that's why she's staying in the lineup today. Willis is locked in. Struck out 3 of his first 6 bouts. Curve in there. It's quickly 0-2 as Willis is dotting the corners here. Cutter misses outside. 1-2. Interesting note, that's fouled back on the slider. Both pitchers have the same 5 pitches. Fastball, cutter, 2-seamer, and then they each have a slider and a curveball. Only difference is Willis has a walk prone and Gregory has a lead curveball. Both of them, surprisingly though, at tier 2. Curveball drops in there at the knees. Another punch out for Willis. That's 4 today already. And this is rookie Dunk Montgomery, or third-year player Dunk Montgomery. 21-year-old third baseman. He's making his first appearance in the playoffs. He's getting a start today over Ezekiel Miners, who is rattled, and he'll immediately reward me with an extra base hit to the left center gap. There we go, Dunk. It's past McKee. That'll be a double.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 39.
I think he was tired for a while. I think he was. Either that, I think he's either tired or he's tired and tense. Gregory's going to try and bunt Montgomery over to third here. He's quickly behind 0-2. But he does strike out. God damn it. That's 5 punch-outs now for Willis. And here's Neal. 0-1 but locked in. Swung at the first pitch and flew out his first at bat. Gets another one, and this time he's going to find the gap to left center. That's extra bases for Bash, and that's going to be an RBI. Cutter's on the board. It's 2-1. It was almost a perfect bunt. It looked promising. Hopkins is locked in. He's 0-1 today. Made that nice diving play in the field in the first inning. Tier 3 powers lefty and Tier 3 dive wizard. Unfortunately, Willis is right-handed. That's high. Ball 1. Curveball in there at the knees. 1-1. Nice pitch from Willis. He's no longer locked in. What a cutter. Right down the middle. 1-2, and Hopkins took it. That's low. 2-2. Cutter fouled off. 2-2. Whiffed on it. That's another punch out. 6 strikeouts for Willis already. Bottom 3, it's 2-1. We're on the board, though, after Neal's double. Carlson, B, and Page. Harder lineup coming up for the Clerics. Alright, well, we won't get shutouts. That's good. Come on, Carlson. Strike out here, buddy. First pitch in there for a strike from Gregory as he's back to neutral. Curve is fouled off. 0-2. Come on, Khalil. Slider inside. 1-2. And he got him to chase the high heater. There we go, Khalil. Hitting a cool 87 on the gun. I think that's his first punch out. Here's Villa 0-1 today. Very close. Yeah, 1 down's pretty good. Villa hit into a double play his first at bat as that's ripped foul. 0-1. Turned on that cutter high. Did he straighten it out enough? No, just foul again. 0-2. Whiffer active again. Got him to chase a low curve ball. That's a ground out to Hopkins. 2 down. Whew, got really lucky there. Rookie Byron Page up next. He's 0-1. Robbed of a base hit by Hopkins on the dive last time up. Slider away. Ball 1. That's away on the cutter. Curveball hit up the middle. Hopkins dives just out of his reach this time. It's a base hit. Little 2-out single keeps the inning alive here for the Clerics, as that will bring up the rookie center fielder, Sienna Church, who homered in her first at-bat today. That was her first career postseason home run. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. Chase that heater outside at 90. Curveball whiffed on at strike 3. Another punch out for Gregory. I believe that's his second today. To the 4th, it's 2-1. Aggro, Georgian, downhill, heart of our lineup coming up. Here's Buck Aggro. He singled his first at bat and then was picked off trying to steal second like a dumbass. He is locked in though. Aggro finished the regular season second on the team in RBIs with 23. He was also second on the team in home runs with 4. Signs they are activated on the slider. It was high. 2-1. That's in the dirt. 3-1. Walk prone at tier 2 activates for Willis for the first time today. And he does walk Aggro his first. Curtis George up next. He struck out his first at bat. He's 0-1. Let's see if Aggro tries to steal again. Cutter low. Ball 1. Checked on the two-seamer. In there. 1-1. Cutter at the knees. 1-2. Pick off. Aggro does not go this time. He's safe. Slider down. Foul back by George. 1-2. Cutter up. Foul back. Still 1-2. Pick off. Nope. 1-2. Good battle here. Heater chased. Staying alive is Curtis. 1-2. Takes it high. 2-2. Good eye. Down the middle, and that's ripped up the middle. Nice swing, George. Couldn't keep him down for long. 2 on, nobody out. Cutter's threatening. Here's John downhill. 0 for 1 today, but he has Tier 3 Powers righty active here. Slider is pop foul down the line behind third. That's going to be caught by Page for the first out. Jagger Marks up next with Tier 3 Clutch active and Tier 2 First Pitch Prayer. He's 0 for 1 today. He's leading the team in the playoffs with homers with 5. Also has 12 RBIs as that's a pitch out. Worried about a steal. That's ripped to the gap on the cutter, and that's extra bases. We're going to score at least aggro. George coming to third. He is going to be sent. Nope, he's going to be held. It's an RBI double for Marks. We're tied at 2. That's going to bring up Bradford. He's 0 for 1. Can Adley deliver here? They're going to pull Marv Willis for former cutter reliever Morgan Duran with Tier 2 rally stopper. That is a great move. I do not blame you for pulling him this early, especially if you're fighting for your playoff lives here. 1-1 count. Duran with a 5.73 ERA, 1.36 whip. 11 strikeouts here in the postseason. She's ahead 1-2. And gets Bradford looking on the slider. 2 down. That puts all the pressure on third-year player Dunk Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored today. Can he deliver? This is his first ever playoff game in his career. Whiffed on the heater 0-1 that he's played in. Down the way heater 1-1. The ball whiffed 1-2. Come on, Dunk. Liner up the middle, base hit the left center field. Montgomery's going to drive them both home. Church's throw comes to second. It's a 2-run single for Montgomery. It's 4-2. Yeah, Duran has a nasty slider, I ain't going to lie. Way to go, Dunk. Making me look good, brother. That was a coach's decision to start him. Gregory up. That's a slider in there. 0-1. Can't wait for him to strike out. 1-1. Curveball inside. Wow, what a slider. 1-2. Yeah, that was a foregone conclusion. He was going to strike out looking. Duran gets her second punch out to end the inning, but the Cutters get 3 home as we take the lead thanks to Montgomery's 2-run single. 4-2 to the bottom of the 4th. Heaves up first. 7-8-9 here for the Clerics. Wade soared just over the shortstop was gorgeous. Yes, it was indeed. It was a beautiful sight to see. That's in there for a strike. That's fouled back. It's 0-2 quickly. Gregory really fighting it here. Whiffer activates. And Heaves pops up the curve behind the plate. It's in play for downhill. He'll put it away. 1 down. Threw it up. 0 for 1 intense. Come on, Emmanuel. What you got for me today, buddy? Tier 2 Mind Gamer active. Third in there for a strike. 0-1. Curveball hangs. That's hit to the gap right center field. That's going to be extra bases. It's in the dangerous part of the park out there into the deep pocket. Neal plays it perfectly, though, and he'll keep it to just a double. Pitcher Morgan Duran up next. We'll see if they pinch hit for her. I don't think they will. They need her to eat a few innings, I think. She's hitting 500 here in the postseason. They will let her bat. I expect a bunt. Bunt is shown and pulled back for a strike. 0-1. Pulled back outside. 1-1. Strike in there. 1-2. And got her at the knees looking as she pulled it back and it got called for a strike. I think that's 3 punch-outs for Gregory. Here's McKee, 2 for 2 with 2 singles today and locked in. That quarter of the field is dishonest? Yes, it is. Very much so. It's very hard to play a ball out there. That turns a double into a triple easily. Kind of like that corner in the Saltese ballpark in El Viejo. Grounded a second, easy play for Hopkins, and we get out of the 4th. Gregory pitching well. Top 5, Neal, Hopkins, and Agro coming up.
Now batting, the center
Ash Neal up, RBI double
fielder,
last at bat. He's 1 for 2 today.
Neal.
Strike.
Strike on the slider, nice pitch. Ball away, 1-1.
That's
Whiffed on the curve, 1-2. Pulled foul on the slider, 1-2.
all high.
You're high, 2-2. Ooh, got a heater up and he just missed it. Fouled it off out of play, 2-2.
Hot foul.
Got him looking on the slider. Good pitch from Duran.
Now batting, the center
Third punch out. Here's
number
Hopkins
40,
with 2, but
Emil
locked in.
Hopkins.
Tier 3 powers lefty. Hit it up the middle and that's through for a base hit. There we go, Emil. His first hit today, he's 1 for 3. Here's Agro, who walked last time up. He's also singled and scored a run. Locked in today, he's also been caught stealing once. Heater up, that's a strike, 0-1. Curveball, hit hard through the middle as it's under Duran's glove. It's a base hit. 2 on, 1 down. And that brings up Curtis George with RBI hero and Ace Exterminator because they brought Duran in.
George.
Alright, Curtis. Do or die time. This is where heroes are made. It's 1 for 2 with a single. Alley stopper activates for Duran to counter. Got off on the cutter. Curve, 0-1. Curve chased. Blooped over third. It's a base hit down the line. Hopkins comes around. He's going to score. It's 5-2. Attaboy, Curtis. Attaboy.
Number 83, John.
Here comes downhill, 0 for 2. Looking real good for the Bugs, indeed. Picked him off at second, and it's bobbled. They had Agro dead to rights going for third. That's an E6. And that's going to allow him to advance. Runners at the corners. He's coming home. They're going to try and turn 2 to end the inning, and they will as they do end it. But no error given to the shortstop on that play, though. It was an errant pickoff, but it is a stolen base for Agro. 5-2 to the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, a second baseman.
Could have been worse. It could have been better for us.
Lowry.
I'll take a run, though. 1 run is better than no runs. Let's go, Gregory.
That's a strike.
Hit the corner with that 2-seamer.
Yup.
Sliders high. Fastball fouled back, 1-2. Come on, Gregory. Inside misses 2-2.
That's inside.
Got him on the curve. Let's go, Khalil. 4 punch-outs today for Gregory. Wave him bye-bye.
Number 23.
Next up, Carlson, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. In there with the heater. 0-1. Curveball down, hitting the hole to first. Nice diving play by Buck Agro. Flip to the pitcher. E1. I had a feeling you'd do that, Gregory. There's Villa, 0 for 2. He's down to locked in mojo. Alright, come on, Khalil. Get out of it. Get me through 5, buddy. That's all I'm asking.
Ball inside.
Heater misses inside. 1-0. Here's high. 2-0. Villa is very scary indeed.
That time.
And Khalil's pitching him very carefully. He's behind 3-0. Drops a slider in there at the letters. 3-1. Curve up. Dangerous pitch. Hit well. Deep to right field. Marks is at the wall. He is going to make the catch. It just stayed in the park. 2 down. That's 1 big bullet dodged. There's the rookie Byron Page. 1 for 2 with a single. Gregory needs an out to get through the 5th.
Strike.
Slider in there at the knees. 0-1. Heater up line to right. It's right at Marks. That ends the inning. And what looked like a really short outing for Gregory turns into 5 innings. Good pitching today, Khalil. Do I get to pull the pitcher? No, it's still Simed.
Number 49, Jagger R.
Yeah, unfortunately it's up to the AI's discretion on when they pull the pitcher. Ooh, Marks just drilled Duran. Speaking of pulling the pitcher, I think I got a say on that one.
Number 77, Adley.
Right in the gut. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. Might have a hernia. Here comes reliever Gustav Portillo. 5.40 ERA, 165 whip, and 1 strikeout for Portillo. Yeah, but unfortunately I have no say on who gets subbed off or when. That is ripped through the middle on the slider, and Bradford has her first hit today. 2 on, nobody out.
Now batting.
Here comes Montgomery.
Number
3-run single last at bat. He's also doubled.
Montgomery.
Come on, Dunk. Keep making me look good. Almost killed a second pitcher in a row. Yeah, I know, right? Heater up, ball 1. Slider up, that's a strike, 1-1. Foul back, 1-2. Montgomery behind. Chased it, fouled it off. Chased the heater high, broke his bat, but he got it into the screen. We'll stay alive, get him some lumber. Oh, what a slider. Hit the knees. Great pitch.
Now batting.
Gregory due up next. I expect a pinch hitter.
Khalil Gregory.
We'll see what the AI decides.
Now
And here comes rookie Jesse Barnes-Wobble, the juiced outfielder, making his first ever postseason at bat. Clutch activates at second for Marks. Slider at the letters 0-1. Slider in there 0-2. Portillo not messing around. Tough out activates at tier 2. And that is popped down the right field line. A tough play, but coming in is Villa to make the catch. 2 down. Alright. Burnout should be the next pinch hitter if I had to guess.
number 2.
Neal up next, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. He's locked in. Tier 2 high pitch. Can he come through again? Come on, Bash. Ooh, what a changeup. 0-1. Fooled him. Heater down the middle, out in front of it. 0-2. Pick off, nothing doing. Clutch is still active. Heater's inside, 1-2. Heater up, ooh, chased it. Got it off though. We won't tell his cousin Mimi about that pop fly. No, we won't. Chopper back to the mound. Portillo makes the play to first, and he gets out of the jam. Nice pitching from Portillo to relieve the injured Duran, as rookie reliever Joey McUtters is entering out of the bullpen, the 22-year-old who led the team in saves with 4. He also was tied for the league lead in saves with 4. He went 2-1 in the regular season with an ERA just above 2. Mimi could be his aunt. That's true. She could be, couldn't he? Probably been playing longer than her at this point. She won't witness that play for another decade. Ooh, that's true. Line out to the second baseman. Nice pitch from Joey. Carter heaves up. Catcher is 0-2. Fun fact, Joey McUtters is actually the older of the 2 McUtters siblings. His younger sister, Dame, is a reliever for the Undead. She is 19, and she is an A tier. Joey is a C+ tier. And he picked up Volatile on his own this year. He definitely got the lesser of the talent levels, but he's pitching better. High hopper, back to McUtters. He makes the play to first, 2 down. And he made the playoffs. She didn't. So, who's really the better McUtters sibling? The world may never know. Pruitt up next. 2 down, nobody on. Slider in there, 0-1. The Cutters are in the future. We need to ask them if they finally allowed check swings to be electronically reviewable. That's true. Oh, blew it by, and McUtters gets the punch out, and he might be locked in. Remember, he is Volatile. I really hope it would be by this point. That would be nice if it was. Hopkins up, 1 for 3 with a single. He's locked in. That might explain why they never asked the first or third base umpires if that was a strike or not. I think they're already electronically reviewed. That would make sense. 3-0. Change up in there, 3-1. Heater. Oh, that was the pitch, Hopkins. Pops out to the catcher, 1 down. After this half inning, are you able to check your bench and see if Burnett is stimulated? I could. I'll try. Buck 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He's got an RBI as well. And a walk. 2-0. Good changeup from Portillo. 2-1. Heater is blasted into the left center gap. That's extra bases for Buck. He's going to have at least a double. That's a high hopper off the wall. Church makes the play. Good job, Buck. He's 3 for 3 today. I can actually see if I can check it now, actually. Curtis George up, 2 for 3. RBI Hero activates again. Drove in a run last at bat. I cannot. Yeah, it's a CPU game. It won't let me look. Cutter's favorite gap today. Yep, left center. Hit through the middle. That's a base hit for George. Will they send Buck? He's our fastest runner. They will. Here's the throw from Church. It's offline and has to be cut. RBI single for Curtis. His second of the day. It's 6-2. Cutter's up by 4. There's downhill, 0 for 3, but tense. Will they pinch hit? They will not. Travers' right-hander still active. Ooh, out in front of that changeup, 0-1. It's a good pitch from Gustav. Inside. Grounder to second. Lowry to second, 1. Pruitt to first. That is a double play. That does end the inning. Bottom 7, it's 6-2. Portillo, McKeon, Lowry coming up. McCutters out for inning number 2. How many runs have we scored from that gap? I think all of them, actually, except one. I think one of them was hit down the left field line. Postel Graves will pinch hit here off the bench. I was about to say sister of the catcher, but the catcher's last name is Heaves. So I think 5 of our 6 runs have been scored via that gap. 1-2 there. 2-2. It's either 5 of 6 or 4 of 6. That's a grounder foul. 2-2. Come on, Joey. Got her to chase that. Slow roller to third. Barehanded by Montgomery. He got her. Let's go, Dunk. 1 down from Monroe. McKee. 2 for 3 to 2 singles. Locked in. The gutter's still not locked in despite having volatile. Oh, dear. That's an ace hit to right center. Runner on, 1 down here in the 7th for the Clerics. There's Lowry, who's rattled. Montgomery's earning that indeed. Well, see, I also had the choice to bench George for Barneswobble because Barneswobble was juiced, and I said, George is too good to bench him, and he's got 2 RBIs today. Ooh, good swing from Lowry out in front of it, 1-2. Slider frozen. Let's go, Joey. Second punch out for McUtters. Here's Carlson. 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Come on, Joey. Heater middle of the plate, hit well to center field. Deepest part of the park, and right there for it is Neal. That ends the inning. And here's former Cutters reliever Khalil Butters entering the game with Tier 2 volatile. Top 8. Marks, Bradford, and Montgomery coming up.
Now batting the right fielder, number 49, Jagger Marks.
What's a strike? Strike. Outside.
Just 1 sec, guys. I gotta go do something real quick.
Batting the shortstop, number 77, Adley Bradford.
Strike. Ball, that's outside. Ball, that's inside. Foul. Down.
Now batting the third baseman, number 31, Dunk Montgomery.
Outside. That's a strike. Ball, that's outside.
Scoop up a plate of maki at Ground Roll Sushi, located on level 2. Now batting the right fielder, number 73, Arsenio Ella.
Strike. That's a strike. Strike.
Now batting the third baseman, number 45, Byron Page. Now batting, the pitcher, number 65, Joey McCutters. Now pitching, Cody Barnes.
That's a strike. Out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2, Ash Neal.
Back, what I missed. Oh, we're still up 4. Cool. Top 9. We're lots of away from the championship. Oh, Bash Neal was left off. Dead center. That's gone. 72. The postseason for Neal, and Cutters are 3 outs away.
Number 40, Emil Hopkins.
Strike. That's high. Foul ball. Take your
Oh,
base.
he's beating him.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 28, Buck Agro.
Rude indeed.
Strike. You bet that's a strike. Nope. It's inside.
Huh? No, I can pause it.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7, Curtis George.
So Curtis, we can put the cap on it, but why is he bringing Steve? Get rid of his AC exterminator. Double switching Harold for Church. Okay. Oh, yeah, here are those two. Base 2 on. We're gonna put a cork in there, George.
Take a bit.
And they walk him. Smart play.
Now batting,
Hi, John.
catcher,
Really
number
good
83,
burn out. It's,
John Downhill.
John's 0 for 4 today. They will not. They will let him bat. Their bullpen is gassed. Yeah, we've been lighting them up this series. Then again, to be fair, they had to play a full 5 games in round 1 and swept them.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 49, Jagger
Jagger up,
Mars.
okay. 2 down, base loaded. That's active for Jagger. Nice pressure as well, so it's double. And he found left center, but it's cut off by McKee this time. She obviously played over E2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 77, Adley Bradford.
Alright, Bradford. 1/4 single, come on.
Ball outside.
Grounded to second, that's going to end the inning. Cutters are 3 outs away from clinching their second championship in team history. Reeves, Pruitt, and Harrell are all that's standing in the way for us, and McCutters, I think, is still on the mound. Yep. Saw him in the batter's box. I figured he was still in here.
Number 31, Carter Heaves.
Pause it real quick.
Hi.
That pitch.
Time out.
1 sec. Cutters are 3 outs away. Heaves up first, and wow, that is served up to right center field. That may get out of here. And it will. Carter Reeves hits it out over the deepest part of the park. McGutters was probably left in. One batter too long. He should have come out. Second of the postseason for Reeves. Makes it 8-3. Gutters should go to the bullpen here. 4 Pruitt bats.
Number 12, Emmanuel Pruitt.
Nope, they're not going to the bullpen. Of course not. Okay.
Strike.
Change from there or one.
That's inside.
That's inside. 1-1. Got him low on the change. 1-2. Popped up slider behind the plate. Right there is downhill. 1 down. Cutters are 2 outs away. Being a Clerics fan right now with so much hope.
Number 9, Forrest
There's
Harold.
Forrest Harold. He just double switched in last inning. He's hitless in the postseason. McGutters is still pitching. So about to hit pitch 40 here. He's up 0-2. Change up pulled foul. Still 1-2. High change 2-2. Got him to chase it number to third. Cut off by Montgomery. Bare hand. 2 down. There's 1 out away. It's Monroe McKee, the leadoff woman. 3-for-4 with 3 singles.
McKee.
Locked in as well with first pitch Slayer.
Now
We go to the bullpen with lefty Wayne Christensen. And Burnout does sub in. He did not get stimulated, but he does have durable. He was tense. That's why he wasn't playing. Contact lefty activates. Christensen, the 19-year-old rookie.
Ball. That's inside.
Up inside 1-1. He already had those traits. Forkball turned on down the left field line. And that is going to be out of here. Right in the first row is hooked inside the line. There is McKee. The switch hitter delivers a bomb. It is now, I believe, what is the score? It's 8-4. Taking away those 2 insurance runs. They want Burnout on the field to celebrate. He's the only original member left. He should. There's Lowry. 1-4 single. He is rattled, though. Christensen tense. He'd been having a good postseason up until that point. I don't think he'd only allowed 1 earned run. Start off 0-2. Checked it low on the change. 1-2. Third outside. 2-2. Cutters 1 strike away. Got him to chase it. Strike 3. There we go. And the Cutters have won their 2nd championship in franchise history. Took them 15 seasons to get number 2. Our first championship since year 2. But Burnout does get another one. Let's go. Final score 8-4 in game 4. We win 3 games to 1. Yes. So awesome. We love to see that. Alright, quick recap here. 8-4 the final. We out-hit them 16-11. We did make the 1 error in the field. That was Gregory running to first base. He dropped the ball. We do love to see that, indeed. RBIs. Bash Neal had a solo homer and an RBI double. Curtis George had 2 RBI singles. Jagger Marks, I believe, had a 2-run single. Montgomery had a 2 RBI single as well. Not bad. I think everybody got a hit today except Gregory, Barnswobble, McGutters, and Downhill. For the Clerics, hitless today were Villa, which was surprising. He came into this game on fire. He was the only starter to not get a hit. RBIs today, McKee had a homer, so did Heaves and Church, and then they had an RBI single from Carlson. You had the music off, but I can hear the championship song. Nice. I have to have it off for copyright reasons. Gregory gets the win, 5 innings today, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, and a homer. He goes 2-0 in the postseason. Good pitching from Khalil. McGutters 3 2/3. He came 1 out shy of finishing the job for the save. 2 hits, an earned run, a 3 strikeouts, and a home run. Christensen got an out. Gave up a home run, though, before that. He did strike out the only batter who got out. Willis, our former pitcher, takes the loss. Duran came in, another former pitcher. She got drilled. Portillo gave him 2 innings, giving up 1 run. Butters had a clean inning, another former pitcher. Barnes got shelled. And Stevenson didn't do too horribly. He didn't walk a batter intentionally. Player of the game is Buck Agro. He went a perfect 4 for 4, and he also walked as well. Doubled twice, singled twice, scored twice, and stole a base. He also was picked off trying to steal. McKee had a 4-hit day, having a homer and 3 singles, scoring twice. And then Bash Neal had a RBI double and a solo homer. Don't have to turn the music off. I know, but I got tired of seeing this video is allowed to have this music, even though it could be a copyright issue in the future warning thing. It was for my own sanity. Yeah, the warning just annoyed me. I'm like, just in case they decide to act on this in the future, I'm going to turn it off. But we did it. Took us 15 years, but we finally got that second title. Nice. All right, so all that's left to do is the off season, and we'll check to see if any of the OGs retire here in the coming year. But yeah, let's check playoff MVP. That is going to go to Emil Hopkins. Hit over 400 in the postseason. I'm not surprised. Jagger Marks was very, very, very close. So was Whoopsie Dubs. She had a good pitching. She was our best starter. Bash Neal did well as well in that final game. Buck Aggro, man, 4 hits that last game really helped his cause as well. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Scroll through this real quick. Not bad. Not bad at all. Love to see it. Ooh, Dubs went 3 for 3 in her starts, man. That was very clutch for her. Very good postseason. Wither Snyder got 2 wins out of the bullpen. Gregory had 2 wins. Yuppers pitched well, so, man. It all came together for us. Love it. And really, the weakness of this team was the bullpen. That's surprising. You can never trust EA, even despite Metalhead's best efforts. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. All right, well, next up's the offseason. There really isn't too much we want to do with the team here. Obviously, we want to see if Burnout does retire or not. He is the last original member left. And really, are there any players that would want to move on from? Not really. It's just going to become a problem of, are we going to have enough money for everybody? I think maybe we can move on from Leighton Schaefer. She didn't really factor too much into the postseason. We could probably get a cheaper backup there. Definitely want to keep, Miners, he kept his job this year. He played really well. Postseason, he did horribly, but regular season, he was fine. Hopkins, he had a bad regular season, won playoff MVP. So, Bradford was solid. Probably can get it. Pacheco's pretty cheap. Barneswald's pretty cheap, too. It's just going to come down to, do we have the money for all these guys? Because I'm sure Curtis George is going to want more money. Nevada Matthews is going to want more money. Not McGutters. Snyder's going to want more money as well. It's just going to be, we only have $4 million to spare. Can we afford to keep all these guys? And the other big question, will Burnout retire? That's the only other thing left, really. Yes, I will do that until all the OGs retired. That is true. As of right now, going into this offseason, there are 14 left in the league. Only one of them is on our team. That's Burnout. The other 13 are spread around the league. And there's also 2, I believe, in the free agent pool right now. Or 3 in the free agent pool. Forgot about Harsh. So right now, I know where 4 of them are. It's the other 14. I know where 3 of them are. I know the other 11 are the ones I don't know where they are. Interesting to see. All right, let's see what we got. Well, Burnout did not retire. He's still here. So he's at least going for one more year. He'll be entering his age 34 season. 16th year in the league. My God. Thank goodness he doesn't want any extra money. But he is getting a little expensive, so we may need to renegotiate his contract next season. Still love having Burnout. Okay, Buck we want to keep. He's really well. We're in a 94. I'm going to roll this. Nice. Okay. Schaefer, I'm okay with moving on from her. I'll offer this now. If she doesn't take it, it's fine. Okay. No surprise there. Downhill, I'm the same way. I like him. Do I want to keep him? Probably not. Because he is 26, mind you. He wants to stick around, though. Hopkins, I gave him a chance, and he showed up in the postseason. I loved it. Loved every second of it. 99%. He does stay Axelson through that. Miners had a great regular season. Horrible postseason. But he rewarded my faith in him for this past year. I think he hit like 337. Yeah, it's like by far his best year in like a couple years. So pretty good year for him. We'll keep him. Montgomery, solid backup. He really rewarded me in the postseason for sticking with him. So 91% though. Let's try and keep him as cheap as possible. All right, he's still here. Perfect. Adley Bradford. Yeah, she's a solid shortstop. Let's keep her too. Why not? She sticks. Perfect. Pacheco, I'm iffy on keeping her. If we have to re-sign someone else, we will. Oh, okay, she stuck around. Nice. George, automatic keep, runner-up in MVP voting. Barnes-Wobble, solid developmental option, and he's cheap. Let's try and keep him. We will. Nice. Dash Neal, definitely going to keep him. Jagger Marks, he had a good postseason. Didn't have a great regular season, but he's solid in right field. I like him. Plus, we don't have to pay any extra money for him. It's always a bonus. Nice. All right. Now, here's where we're going to get a little interesting. I like Nevada Matthews. I want to keep him. I want to keep Whoopsie Dubs as well. Both of them pitched really well. Gregory, I'm okay with moving on from, and he's probably not going to stick around anyway because his loyalty's at 4. So me asking him for that was just not right. So I'm going to release him. Bango, I really don't want to keep him, but if he takes this offer, then I'll keep him. If he walks, he walks. He took the offer. Wow. Okay. He really doesn't believe in himself either. I am okay with getting rid of him, though, if I need to free up money elsewhere. So he's the one starter I'm willing to move on from. We want to keep Matthews. He pitched really well. Yes. All right. Whoopsie, I would like to keep her as well. Did Miner's hair turn white? Yes, his hair turned white last season. Before this past season, it turned white at 26. He played his, he was blonde beforehand, so he literally turned his hair white on his own. So he's probably retiring at age 32 or 33. That's just what I've observed in my past observations. All right, relievers. Yuppers is a solid bullpen anchor. I want to keep him. Christian said he's not asking for any extra money, so that's good. But if he struggles again, we can get rid of him. Wither Snyder, he wants money. I'm going to risk this. Let's see if we can keep him this cheap. Nope. Yeah, because he developed really well. McGutters, he'll stay cheap. Nice. All right. And Ayala, he could go either way. I mean, I'm fine with keeping him, but he is a closer. I'm not a huge fan of closers. The only reason he's here is he's keeping Spirited at tier 3. And he's going to stay. Okay. All right, so there's only 3 openings we need to fill. 1 starter, 1 reliever, and 1 bench infielder, I guess, preferably first base. We'll see what we can dig up. I'm also okay with replacing Bango as well. It's such a bad name for a batter, but good name for a pitcher. Yeah, you're right. Let's see what we got. All right, let's check retirements real quick. Walters, Buckley, Strickland, William Downs, Harsh McFreddy. There he is. That's one of the guys in the free agent pool. Our OG bench first baseman turned utility player is gone. Harsh with the cannon arm. All right, we got to check his stats. No one else is listed, so we'll have to go through it manually and look. All right, so that means we have at least 1 retirement. That is 9 confirmed retired. All right, Wade's retired. Cross is still in the free agent pool, I believe. Yep, so he is still out there. Chopper's retired. Hesto. He is still out there. He played for the Whispers. You mean to tell me his team went to the playoffs and lost in the semis? Nice. All right, Spool was playing for the Bowmen last year. He is still in the league. Beard is retired. Burnout's still here, obviously. Efred Ho. He is still playing. He's for the Undead. Harsh just retired, so let's take a look at his numbers. Harsh did not play in year 15, so he had a 14-year career. He had 266, 25 homers, 103 RBIs. He never really evolved into a starting caliber player. He kind of just became like a bench guy who could play anywhere, and he just filled in wherever they needed him. Solid longevity-wise career, but he never was anything special. So, I guess his best season was his next to last year, where he went, his 5th year, where he had 7 homers and 17 RBIs. That was like one of his first years as a full-time starter. Like he was like a primary option instead of coming off the bench every game. Yeah, he never really played too well. Looking at these numbers, but hey, congrats to him. I assume retirement odds increase when a player never leaves the free agent pool. If that is true, I think so. Because I have noticed that with a couple guys. Nico is retired. I believe the Fishman is still playing. He is. He's playing for the Grim Cats. Ed is retired. Tandy is retired. Let's move the pitching. Messiah just won the MVP. He should still be playing. Yep, he's playing for the Frontrunners. Didn't make the playoffs last year. Connor is retired. Malaya should still be out here. She was in the free agent pool. Yep. Jude, I think, is still playing. He is. He's playing for the Bowmen. Leah Collins was on the Spinners. She is still in the league. Butters is still playing. Yeah, he's on the Grim Cats too. Bulgar's retired. Rums is in the free agent pool, I think. Yep. And Troy Harrison. Still kicking it. Okay, so only one new retirement. That is 9 down, 13 left. Not bad. Alright, so yeah, we just got to make 3 roster moves and then we're done. Possibly 4, depending on the money we spend. So we're looking for like really cheap level backups because we want to stay, I think we want to stay around the $10 million mark. So let's see if we can free up and figure out what we got. Ooh, perfect. 19-year-old Sylvia Fitzgerald, RBI hero and sign stealer. That is the perfect cheap level player I'm looking for. $3 million? Please give. You've seen Dig Fordo retire in his 1st or 2nd year? Really? Oh, he must never have left the free agent pool then. Yeah, some players are like that. Alright, we need a starter and a reliever of some kind. Leah Dudley. I'm not getting on to that failed experiment again. Ooh, Slide Burke with Elite Four-Seamer and Metalhead. 5-pitch starter. Hamza leg strong with choker, no thanks. I do like Burke. I like Burke. I also be okay with leg strong because I think I need a competitive player. So let's see, Schaefer's competitive. Ooh, we need 2 competitives because I know Gregory's competitive too. Snyder is crafty, he's fine, we don't need him back. Alright, so we're going to need another competitive player, so our other reliever needs to be competitive as well. Because we need to at least get that to tier 2. Blind Alonzo's 41, thank you. Frank Quintana, not bad. Tyree Conway might be the answer I'm looking for. He would be cheaper. Actually, he would be cheaper than what's his name was. Yeah, he'll definitely be cheaper than Snyder. Okay, yeah, that works with me. Put him in there. He's already competitive. Other options, Whitaker. Too expensive, I think. He has 6 mil. Nah, I'll take the 4. I'll take the cheap. He'd be Conway. I only see that in shuffle draft leagues. Nobody picks him. Oh, yeah. That is a shame. He's such a great developmental piece. He's a great bench guy. I don't know why people don't give him a chance. All right, so if we take Conway here, we cut a couple million out of the budget. That's fine. Now all we need to do is sign those cheap options, and we're going to be golden. This will be a quick off season. I like Fitzgerald. She's like the perfectly randomly generated rookie that we needed right there. Like, that's perfect. She'll have tier 3 RBI hero and tier 2 sign stealer. It's perfect. And pitchers, I think that's the only cheap starter that I like, actually. Let me just make sure of that real quick. 35, yeah, 24, 23. Yeah, Gregory's the next lowest competitive, and he wants $6 million. Yeah, no thanks, Khalil. I had you for 5. I can get you cheaper than that. All right, perfect. So yeah, we can just sim for a while then, because Cross got signed. He's going to the Grims. Okay. Yeah, we can literally just sim for a while, because there's no way anybody's going to buy these guys right now. No one there. All right, let me look at these guys real quick. Fitzgerald's at 4-2, okay. Maybe we can go 1 or 2 more rounds on her. And then where is our pitcher that we're looking at? He is at 3-8. He can go another round. Because I doubt anyone's looking that low. Yep. Perfect. He's exactly 3-6. That's what we need. All right, so our new 4th starter is going to be Slide Burke. There he is. Perfect. Love to see that. Tier 2 Metalhead, Tier 2 Elite 4-seamer. Alright, and then last one, we just have to get our first baseman. We go 1 more round, I think. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That could not have been better. And we finished with 9.3 left in the budget. Nice. That was beautiful. I mean, there's no need to change things when it worked. We just needed to fill those gaps with cheaper players. And we put $5.3 million back in the budget. I'll take it. Sweet. All right, we can skip the rest of the offseason then. We're done. We literally only had 3 moves to make. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get to the end here real quick. free agent pool. Make sure none of our old guys are out here, and if they are, we want to tie them. There's Hesto, age 37 now. Anybody else? Gregory's still a free agent. I knew it. Anybody else from my original team out here? Or is it just Hesto? And he's still a pretty quality player. Frank Quintana's still out here. Legstrong is still out here, surprisingly. Yeah, I didn't want to take a chance on missing out on those guys, so I just paid them what they're worth and took them. Oh, hey, Ian Evans. Nice. I don't know if I pointed this out before. That's actually the name of one of my coworkers. Exact spelling and everything. Nice. Alright, yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else who's on the original team outside of Hesto, so got him starred. I probably won't bring him back. I could use the extra discipline player, compare him to Bradford real quick, because Bradford would be the one we'd replace him for. Bradford is by far the better player across the board, so no, we're not going to go bring Hesto back at age 37. It's not worth it. So yeah, I think he's well past his prime. He is in full regression mode, and Bradford is on the way up, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. That's going to be the conclusion of year 15. We went through the postseason after we finished up the regular season last episode. We ran the table in the postseason, and we got to go to the finals. We watched our team defeat the Clerics in 4 games, winning the second championship in franchise history through 15 seasons. We now have a 204 and 210 career record. We see one additional player retire in free agency. That was Harsh McFreddy, our backup first baseman. We now are at, I believe, 9 total players that have retired from the roster. We are almost at the halfway mark in that regards as we enter next episode into year number 16 in the league. Burnout is still here in free agency. We didn't lose too much from the team. We only had 3 people leave. That was backup first baseman Leighton Schaefer. Replaced her with rookie Sylvia Fitzgerald, who's much cheaper. We got a new number 4 starter, Slide Burke, 23-year-old. He's in his second year in the league. He played for the Ancients last season. And then we have a new reliever, veteran Tyree Conway is here. He replaces Withers Snyder. He's a former Brown Bears and Grimcats player. He's been here since year 5 in the league. He's a longevity kind of guy, but he's only here to keep competitive at tier. Competitive is at tier 1. I really miscalculated that, seriously. Shit. Well, that means I need a competitive player who's expendable. I guess Ayala. I mean, I don't like closers. And plus, he was only used like 6 times last year, and his loyalty's pretty low as it is. Pacheco is also expendable, I think. Yeah, I kind of like Pacheco's usability. Let me go see if I can find a competitive player real quick. Alright, we got Bruno Gregory. I'd rather not bring him back. Burke. Mirthright would be a decent option. York. Sullivan. Howe. No, thank you. Hantlin, no. Burdock, no. Okay. Yeah, I think Mirthright is going to be the best option here. I think he's going to come in and replace Ayala. Which I hate doing because it means I'm going to spend more money, but I would like my competitive traits to be at tier 2, not at tier 1. So it's a sacrifice that needs to be made, unfortunately. So sorry, Ayala. Make that 4 roster moves that are going to be made here. They're going to put all their competitive traits at tier 1, so that's perfect. Tier 2. So Mirthright in for Ayala. We have had Class Mirthright on the roster before. This is his second stint with the team. And we're going to finish with $8.2 million in the budget. Okay, I'm really glad I caught that before I finished. I would have forgot about it. All right, perfect. That's all we're going to do. 4 roster moves. Not bad. All right, but yeah. So next episode will be year 16. We'll go through that year, see if we can defend our championship, and also see if any more of our players are going to retire. I really thought we would have more retirements this year since we're 15 years deep, but most of these guys were like 19, 20 years old. They got a lot of fight left in them. They're still playing, but we'll see how many of them hang them up next time out. But if you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. Catch you on the next one, everybody. Until then, this is The Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.